So I'm Barb McGuffey.
Yep.
I'm a nurse, first and foremost, second to being a child of God. And I had a calling 3 years ago to be a parish nurse. And I've been active in this church for 17 years and been a busy career woman. So leadership nursing mostly in the last 12 years. Staff development and education. I headed up information technology implementations in major hospital system down in the Mid-Valley, down at Samaritan. I've been 35 years a nurse, so I would practice in California for 21 years. So I'd been a nurse for a long time and a active church member, volunteering for a number of things. But I'd always have had a pull, and there's an active group here in the Northwest Parish Nurse Ministry. So I went and got the education about parish nursing and went to Pastor Dave and said, guess what? I'm going to be your new parish nurse. And he sort of caught his breath. We talked about it loosely in the past, but not specifically. But then my husband and I had to sort of rearrange our life in order to make this happen, including working part-time for me.
Yeah.
So that, that changes your financial dynamics and so on. So we had to make some arrangements around that. So once we had made the decision, then it was a foregone conclusion in my brain and heart that that would be okay with everybody at church. Well, it ended up to be fine. So so I was a parish nurse here for 3 years before this all started.
What drew you to parish nursing?
Wow. An opportunity to express the spiritual side of healing, I think, would probably be the sort of Cliff Notes version, the shortened version of what I'd always, in my professional life, felt a certain degree of frustration in not being feeling sanctioned to express the spiritual side of people's needs. And so I didn't, and I often felt empty after having a difficult time with a patient or a family, feeling like I couldn't ask those questions and address those needs and stop and pray with people. So the parish nursing, when I heard a little bit more about it and learned more about it, and I went, oh, that's where it went. Because I know at the beginning nursing was all about that. And churches were involved in hospitals. In fact, initiated hospitals and healing places.
Which is, we should just start with tuberculosis. So, yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So it was always interconnected, and somehow it got pulled apart. And it's really a loss for the patients, the people who receive our care. And so parish nursing was a way to put that back together, because I had 35 years of nursing. I felt like, oh my gosh, I have all this experience, not only at the bedside, but in information technology and in health plans. Through 3 years, I led the clinical side of Medicare, Medicaid health plans. So I had all this background so I could be a reference or a referral system for people, and parish nursing presented that for the people that I love. And our ability to get out there and sell people on the fact that parish nursing is a key part of healthcare delivery throughout the system. And it's unleveraged in a time when 50 million people are not insured in this country.